Public service announcement. I'm doing a 50K ultra marathon tomorrow. The video might be late, but I'm going to finish it fueled by Morton. I've used their fuel planner. I've got all the products lined up, ready to get me through tomorrow. You can get 15% off through the link down below. Today's stage in the Dauphiné, I honestly thought this was going to be a snoozer. I thought, medium mountain stage. Can you really take big gaps? It's before two brutal mountain stages on the weekend. It's a 5K, 7.5%, 15-minute climb. You look at the peloton here. It's not the peloton. This is the breakaway. 60-man breakaway. Luke Tuckwell in it, my boy. The Australian making a move for Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe. He won the Baby Giro. No, I think he came second last year in Baby Giro. He was sixth in Romandy, 3 minutes behind Pog. He snuck into the breakaway. He's on a minute on GC. Paul Seixas and Decathlon not too happy about that. EF not happy about that. They got the pink jersey, yellow jersey of Alex Baudin. And look at this. Look at the breakaway. They're doing like a 50-man TTT. They're doing 30-second peelers at 60 Ks an hour. Tudor's got the whole team in. Bora got 5 guys. And we've got Armorel, the next closest for Visma at 1 minute 20. They're like saying, not our problem. They got plausible deniability. Trek got no one in GC. They're chasing with Bernard. Ineos chasing for Only and Vauquelin. Tudor got Voisard. They're pacing. Godon gets the call back. He's on the radio, weighed up. So we got this first climb. 11 Ks, 5%. But the break's so big, it doesn't lose any time. Scarseth, he's pacing full gas. So you have strong domestiques here pacing. Although Van Gils attacked on this first climb, maybe a little bit overeager. It sort of blocked the pacing for a little bit. But then another domestique pops up. Astana want Christian Rodriguez to move into the top 10 on GC. So Simone Velasco paces full gas. So the peloton was not gaining with just 2 guys, Kemna and De Plus, chasing behind that breakaway. Valentin Perry-Pantra dances out. Carlos Rodriguez joins him. Soudal Quickstep had 2 guys in the breakaway, Van Servenant and Pepin Reindering, maybe Hayter as well. And they got a little plan going on. Decathlon are chasing, they're taking control again, and you see the double satellite rider strategy working for VPP. Maybe trying to take some time on GC. Started the day on 20th, but yeah, Decathlon got 3 guys. This tricky descent, really technical. They then take a left-hander over the bridge. You then kick up straight into the next climb. We see UAE Team Emirates start to pace with for Isaac Del Toro. Vermarca's been very good this race. Cosenfro was in the breakaway. Perhaps he's dropped back to pace. They got Pablo Torres, winner of Tour de l'Avenir, multiple mountain stages, in the breakaway. But Godon's moving up. So Godon's made it. He comes back. You got this descent, like I said. They go left over this bridge, left again, and then it kicks straight up. So positioning on this descent was actually very, very important. And in the peloton, it was more important. Steinhauser kicks straight away for EF. And we see the peloton, huge fight for this descent. Godon goes over the top, full lead out, full gas. Only in Vauquelin on the wheel. We don't see it, but apparently Only crashes on the descent. Luckily, he finished the stage and he seems to be okay. Tuckwell's now chasing. Van Gils jumps across, and I was like, this is strange. I was thinking maybe I'm too much of a traditionalist. I was like, just pace with Van Gils for Tuckwell to maximize the GC lead. I guess I am too much of a GC traditionalist. Godon's there pacing. He gets maybe hear something on the radio, but he smashes it so hard because he got the call to chase it back. But unfortunately, it's 9% on the start of the climb. Only's crashed. He's looking around. He's split the bunch. Guys like Nordhagen, small guys, they've started in bad position, and then Bizio just kicks off. We don't see it exactly, but Seixas attacks. Van Gils is with Johannesson and Torres. So breakaway, 4 minutes. 4 minutes with 3.6 Ks to go. And then Seixas starts to work. He's got Schkelmoser in the wheel. He pulls out of the line. Del Toro following. Jorgensen, shoulders are rocking. Ayuso looks down. And little Trek, Schkelmoser and Ayuso, they do this perfectly today. Schkelmoser always does his pace. He never blows up on climbs. That's how he top 5 the Vuelta. He and Ayuso just do a 2-up TTT. And they limit the losses really, really well. And Seixas, he's just smashing. This is the group 3. We've got Outerbrooks and Bizio, Nordhagen, and Kevin Vauquelin at the back. They would lose, most of them would lose nearly a minute to Seixas on this climb. And he's just in Fornardesh mode. If you didn't watch Route de Crete in Fornardesh, you had Jorgensen in the wheel there, 17-minute climb, very, very similar. He's just chasing in that fashion, trying to squeeze them off the wheel. Van Gils stops pulling. So Johannesson, tactically, Bora did this really well because Tarkwell was pacing behind, then someone took over, then Van Hils was ahead, he refused to pace, Johannesson paced for him, Tarkwell bridges across, and he's still got a lot to give, because he's been sitting in the wheels a little bit. I think the other teams were pacing him. He's got 4 minutes still to play with 2.5Ks to go, so the gap's not coming down that quickly, despite the GC guys going full gas from the bottom. Does go to 3 minutes 30, but it doesn't go much further down from here. Jorgensen cracks here. He has to start going his own pace. Del Toro's shoulders are rocking. It's always hard to read him. About 30 seconds later, Seixas is looking around. He was about to stop, actually. Sees Jorgensen's off the back. Remember, Jorgensen took a minute on Del Toro and, I don't know, quite a lot of time on Seixas in the TTT. So he perseveres. Looks around again, sees Jorgensen there, flicks the elbow. Still no response from Del Toro. And now, yeah, Tarkwell is going to pace for his GC. Van Hils is going to sprint for the win against Johannesson. Third time. Still over a K to go for these lads. Says, all right, that's enough. Come on now. You're behind me in GC, Del Toro. You need to take time on Jorgensen too. Del Toro rolls through. Nordhagen comes back to the little Trek guys. Looks like they were going to catch Jorgensen, and he's blown up on these sort of climbs doing this sort of thing before, but he actually seems to pace it in a different way today and finishes ahead of them. Johannesson, though, he opens too early. We're speaking of a Norwegian, Nordhagen. It's his compatriot ahead. He opens it too early. Master class from Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe. One of the most exciting stages of the year where you've got stage win battle up front, GC behind, Tarkwell riding for his own yellow jersey. These two guys figuring out what to do, trying to drop Jorgensen, who's going to pace. Del Toro rolls across on 3:14. Him and Seixas not able to be separated between each other. Van Hils wins the stage ahead of Johannesson. Tarkwell on 6 seconds. Then Torres, very, very good performance from him on 13 seconds. And the main group behind. Here is what Van Hils had to say after his comeback.
I think it's one of the most beautiful days in my career. I think everyone saw the crash and I always stayed positive afterwards and keep working hard. And to win here in the Tour de Rhône-Alpes, in the region of Dauphiné, it's a race I really love. My girlfriend is from here. Today we pass a lot of training roads, so yeah, I'm really, really happy about it. A really crazy day. We were already talking a few days about it. 2 days ago, I lost 6 minutes in the bunch sprint to go on this stage in a breakaway. Also, my Scottish teammate Cullen, all the week I was telling him, Friday we go and we make it a day. But now we were with 4 guys in the breakaway. And Gianni, I think, had one of his best days in the mountains. He was super strong. It was really a team effort, and it's so beautiful to win this stage.
In terms of GC, Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe, they turned it on its head today. Tarkwell goes into the GC lead, 1:12 ahead of Amaury, 2 minutes ahead of Guillaume Martin. Jorgensen 2:34. Seixas and Ayuso and Skjelmose and Del Toro have made progress on him, but they only took 16 seconds or 13 seconds in the end, so not a huge gap. We've got big stages to come though. Can't wait for this weekend. Hope you enjoy the video. Wish me luck tomorrow. Ciao, ciao.